Well, hello there, and welcome to day 13 of our 30-day challenge of establishing a new habit and learning more about marketing. And we've selected the book Duct Tape Marketing by John. You know who his last name is, you know who John is. And today, just real briefly, real quick, he talks about the importance of showing up locally in searches. So, is your business on the first page of a local search? If not, he gives you some tips on how to make sure that you show up locally. And so, if we're being honest with ourselves and we are being very self aware, because only 15% of people are truly self aware, this is where I'm about to get personal. I start Books start to lose me, and he's starting to lose me. I don't know if it's because at first I was reading the book in the morning, whereas in the morning is my highest comprehension time. As the day goes on, my comprehension goes downhill. And so when I'm trying to read in the evening, or just because of a goal, like I have to do this because I said I was going to do this 30-day challenge, sometimes that's when, if you're reading something and you're not reading it for a specific purpose, or you're reading just because you want to check a box, then that's when we have to become self-aware and realize, hey, am I getting what I'm supposed to be getting out of this book? Because to be completely honest and transparent, this is about the time when I go to another book. Why? Because I'm a squirrel. I jump to things. Finishing things is not one of my strong suits because I'm such an innovator. I like to do things and create, and oh my goodness. So, but I'm sticking with it. The other thing that he talks about in the book, along with getting local, is getting testimonials. And he has a really cool way to get testimonials. So let's say you have an event, a customer appreciation event. And at that event, you ask your customers for a testimonial. How cool is that? That is a really good idea. And since you've already hired a videographer to be there anyway, get some testimonials and then offer for the people who come to your event, offer to let them get like a 5-minute video with your videographer and share that with them. That might be a way to help your videographer get a little bit more business as well. So I thought that was a really cool idea as to how to get testimonials, because it can be difficult getting testimonials. I remember my own son, I sold him a house and I asked him for a testimonial. And you know, that joker said no. So yeah, getting testimonials is difficult. So if you have a creative way that you have been consistently getting testimonials, I would love for you to share in the comments. And so definitely say how it's going. There have been some issues with converting my video or sending my video over to LinkedIn from StreamYard. So I hope you've been able to get the videos, and once they fix that connection, that you will get the old videos and you'll still be able to look at those as well. So I hope you are enjoying this series, and drop a comment also if you feel like it takes more than 30 days to establish a habit. You know, they have said that it only takes 21 days to establish a habit. We know that's not true. And it can be difficult to do something consistently for apparently more than 13 days, because it's starting to be a little bit of a struggle, but we are here and we are going to get through it together. So I would love to hear some of your feedback on how it's going, and if you're finding any value with these marketing segments, and if you realize that marketing is a bigger deal than you thought. I don't know what you are learning personally, but I am realizing personally that marketing is a big deal. And so far, the biggest lesson that I have learned from this book is, where are your customers? Establishing who your target audience is, figuring that out, tweak it if necessary. So here's one big one, and I'll let you go. Here's one big thing that I learned recently from, figuring out my target audience. So I thought my target audience was women between the ages of 40 to 55. And so I reached out to someone who would fit the criteria for my target audience. And so I reached out to her and got some feedback. And I was like, ooh. So then I went and did some more research and I was like, well, what about the ages of 30 to 45? And that age group I resonate with so much more. Some of the things that I do in order to promote my business are the same ways that they typically buy. So, my point is, if you do your research and you like to do webinars and you like to be on podcasts and you like to send emails, but then you find out that your target market is on TikTok or Instagram or something completely different, I wonder if you should consider the age group that you are targeting to see if you should target somebody who likes to receive information the way you like to give it. Because let's just be completely honest. If you are not about doing TikTok videos, but the target audience that you think is your target audience, if they're on TikTok, maybe you should consider either revamping your TikTok and getting somebody else who's going to create TikTok videos for you, or figuring out if that's really your target audience. Because if they're on TikTok and you don't like TikTok, that might be a clue. I'm not saying that it is, but go ahead and do your research to see if that really is your target market. And if it is, what are you going to do in order to be where they are so that they can see you, right? So that's what I got for you today. I hope you are enjoying this day 13 of our 30-day challenge. Only 17 more days to go. But here's the thing. We want to be consistent. It's not about just doing something for 30 days. The challenge will be to, once the 30 days happen, continuing to be consistent. And I truly believe that the Lord will reward and is rewarding our consistency. We just have to stick with it, because here's the thing. We do not know when we are going to blow up or when we're going to go viral or what that next connection will mean to our business. So we got to just keep showing up and then watch how the Lord is going to bless us. So that's what I got for you today. I hope you're enjoying today and you have a blessed evening.